Okay, Saturday morning in the kingdom, and it's just about 9 o'clock. Yes, just about 9 o'clock. It's dark out there. It's dark in the whole shack here. Maybe I should put some more lights up. All right. This morning we woke up to minus 30, but feels like minus 40. That's lies. The house felt warm. The shop feels warm. The whole shack feels warm. It does not feel like 40 below or cold. The dogs are out and about. But oh, wait. Maybe we're getting used to this temperature. And on the yo-yo scale, a warm minus 22 Fahrenheit, but feels like minus 40. Yes, minus 40 Celsius and minus 40 Fahrenheit are the only times that it actually gets to be the same temperature. It's chilly. Yes, freaking chilly. All right. And we'd like to thank the people who gifted us those supplies and everything yesterday. That was, well, how would you say, needed. Yesterday was a day of doom and gloom as I watched my YouTube channel, our YouTube channel, how would you say, plummet like a Briek stock. I was just in doom and gloom, and then to get a package in the mail. Now I feel loved, and we thank everybody that supports the channel because we are documenting history. Yes, we're documenting history. And also too, I got a big smile on my face. Yes. I was up all night, yes, and I had to kind of stay sober, yes. I was up all night because this is here. Oh, it's in my pocket here. I'm trying to get it. Yes, look at this. The memory stick or the external drive for the computer. No, it's not my lady friend's panties. Yes, at my age, it'd be granny panties. They would be rather large, and you don't show those. Yes. So I was gifted some money on an e-transfer from a Kingdom follower, YouTube subscriber in Alberta, and I spent the money wisely and went to Best Buy and got an external drive. So everything from 2024 is now saved here. It's all in one. Yes, so I stayed up all night loading it up, transferring it over, double checking. So the history of the kingdom for 2024 is loaded up on the external. I wasn't going to spend the money foolishly on women or one of those, how to say, heat fans for the wood stove that doesn't work. What a waste of money. All right, let's see if we can venture out with the Me phone. All right, we're outside. Crest fresh mouthwash. Yes. Also, too, we'll quickly scroll because we have that wet wood in the hose shack here. I don't know if we can see it. The doors are open. The wood stove's going. Look at the fog. Oh, yes, the steam or the fog. Oh, that's wood smoke. All right. Right there because that's wet wood. We need the wet wood to slow the burn down of those railroad ties. Yes, those railroad ties. We can't control the burn. We shut the vent, we shut the damper down on the wood stoves, and they burp. So they burp out smoke. Yeah, it's like me burping because I had lots of peanut butter today. Because I'm in a good mood. I'm happy. I saved it all. I saved it all. So we figured out, toss the wood, the ties in the wood stove, toss lots of wet wood in to slow the burn, and then you can control it. Yes, we have to have the wet soaked wood. Yes, we do things differently here at the end of the world. All right, I better go. Here comes the boss, even on a Saturday when it's 40 below. Okay, I didn't know how cold it was outside, so I wasn't going to walk the dogs right off the bat. So what we did was fill up the wagon here. I did a little ahead of time, but we needed some wet wood. Yes, this stuff here, we park it by the stove, and it should melt the snow off. And this is what we're using also too. The staff cat fills these tubs up each day. I want the wet stuff. Yes, there's enough dry kindling there to get the fire going, but I want the wet stuff. So we put the wet stuff in, and within 15 minutes of lighting this stove was putting out heat, and I mean heat. It was putting out nice heat. I've turned it down quite a bit, but the wet wood is controlling the, how would you say, highly burnable or flammable, uncontrollable burn railroad ties. So this may seem strange, but the thing is we have to get rid of this wet wood. It's soaked and everything like that if we tried to burn it in the summer. And the funny part is, if we haul it to the local garbage dump here at WHO-ville, they'll charge me for dumping it, and then they'll burn it. Yes, isn't that unreal? They get a permit on a rainy day and burn it, so that doesn't make sense. So we're better off to process it through our wood stove, clean up the kingdom, and get some heat out of it. It's a little bit of a struggle, but it's a learning curve. Yes, it's like our channel. Yes, our YouTube channel. We are the learning channel. Okay, just about lunchtime in the kingdom, I came out here to stock up the wood stoves. Yeah, stock them up so the dogs are nice and warm. I guess it's cold out here because the dogs haven't come out. And the guy, he didn't untangle those flags this morning. He must have got fired again. I don't know who that was. All right, so I spent the morning working on the external drive, saving pictures and all that stuff and videos and moving everything around so it's all neat and tidy for when I get old and lose my mind and then I'm trying to find stuff. All right, let's go burn some lunch in the microwave.
Saturday morning in WHO-ville, it's just after 10 a.m. and as you can see, there's not much of a sunrise. It is hidden behind the clouds. We're supposed to get some more snow today, so let's head inside, let the dogs out, make breakfast. I was going to shop at 11 a.m., but since I have to head to the kingdom at 1, I'll just do my shopping then. 12 p.m. and I'm just getting ready to make lunch. The sun is shining and it's making it kind of warm out here, so let's head inside, see if the dogs want to go out, and then make lunch. At 1 p.m. I'll get the skidoo out and head up and do some shopping, then go over to the kingdom. I'm not sure what we're doing today, most likely just wood. Almost 1 p.m. and I'm just finishing up lunch. This is the temperature we're sitting at right now. It's minus 27 degrees Celsius, which is minus 16 degrees Fahrenheit. We even have the feels like on the bottom. Looks like it's going to be a nice day, so let's head up and do some shopping, then go over to the kingdom. Just after 1 p.m. and I finished shopping. For the 2 bags is $120, but I treated ourselves to some crispy fried chicken. My dad will have that tonight for supper. Now let's head over to the kingdom and drop everything off. 1:30 I made to the kingdom and dropped everything off. I switched over to my new mic. It is right here. I'm not sure if it works better than the last one, but we're testing it out now. The town of WHO-ville also came down and plowed the road into the back here, but they didn't block us in, so we'll head over and do a little video on that. Down at the back of the kingdom, and as you can see, they came down and lifted the blade up. Our trail is right in behind the skidoo there, so they didn't even go all the way up to our trail. They just lifted the blade and went back into WHO-ville. I'm still testing out the mic, so it's going to take us a few days to figure out the perfect position, plus wind noise and everything like that. But look at that. They didn't even go up there either. You can see they made a big mess. They even blocked my little trail in, so tomorrow my dad and I will get the cat out and head up into the corner of WHO-ville and backblade my little trail again. Since they like to block me in, they know I use that trail, so I'm not sure why they keep blocking it. Look at the mess. Looks like you had fun backing up here. All they did was go up to our trail, lift the blade, and back up. Hopefully there's no wind noise. It is kind of windy down here. Now let's head back up into the kingdom and do some firewood. 2 p.m. and I made it back into the kingdom. I just grabbed the tubs. Now I'll head over to the long trailer and fill them up. I am moving the mic around my jacket to see where it fits and less wind noise and echoing and all that stuff, but it will take us a while to figure out where to put the headset. All else fails, you might just have to put it on the wired headset that my dad uses. Made it over to the long trailer. Now I'll quickly fill up the tubs and go back over to the hoe and shop. My dad doesn't need much firewood today, so it won't take us very long. 2:30, I just got everything loaded up. Now I'll head back around to the shop and drop it all off. Back over at the shop, and I just got all the totes put away. Now I'll put the wheelbarrow away. The fancy trailer is completely empty now, so tomorrow when we get the mini out, the trailer will go back behind the house and we'll bring the other one over. Just parked the skidoo and I'll head back down to the shop and see what my dad's up to. Pretty sure we were just doing wood today, not much else to do right now. 3 p.m. and I'm officially done in the kingdom, so I'll grab my dog treats and head on back into WHO-ville and do the weather at 5 p.m. Hopefully this new mic works and sounds a lot better than the old ones, but we're still trying to figure it out, so bear with us.
Okay, it was only 42 minutes from the time we started wood. We spent an hour this morning or this afternoon getting the Me phone set up with the mic for the staff. So look at this. We brought in some nice wood to go with our ties. Yeah, it's nice wet wood, snow covered. Everybody else would cringe and everything, but this slows the burn down. We think we got that at about half. The door is closed and the damper is closed down. And if I don't put this white stuff or this wet stuff in, that fire burns out of control. All right, let's go have some coffee with some beverage. Seems how we're not working too hard today. Okay, short day in the kingdom, so we'll add some videos from the past and call it good. That way everybody gets the full 20-minute nap. It's Wednesday morning in the kingdom, and we're trying to get some pictures of these colorful flowers. I think they're blue? I'm not sure. I'll have to get the staff to tell me because I'm colorblind. But Wednesday, it's beer truck day, so we got fresh beer coming to WHO-ville, which is good. Now I'll walk over here to see what today's project will be. Okay, getting used to the selfie stick here. You can see I got my different shirt on. We buy them in bulk, so I got one shirt for every day of the week, so I don't have to do laundry all the time. You know, that's one of the things I learned when I was married. But today's project will be to build some doggy stairs for the dog pens to go with their fenced and stuff like that. So we got some quality wood here we're recycling. It's top of the line wood. We don't throw anything away, and if it is not good enough to be used as wood, it goes in the wood stove to heat the shop in June or July. Alright, I better get to work. My boss is an asshole. Okay, we having a good day, or sort of. The staff broke down on the other quad, so we had to tow her in. And this quad here was in the shop there, the shed, the hoe shack. We always got to keep your hoe warm. And I changed out the fuel pump here. That come thanks to Amazon. I had to spend some of my hard-earned book money to buy parts to keep these quads going. So we got this quad up and going. Now I'll slowly turn. Now we have to figure out why this one quit. And we think it's a fuel pump because it's the year 2022, so everything's happening in twos. So that means both welders quit at the same time. Both quads have quit at the same time. So if I was to get my lady friend pregnant, well, we'll be having twins, I guess. Alright, I'll continue my quest. Okay, finishing up the day, the dogs are whining to go for the run, and we fought with the rain to the end of the day, and it did come through. So these stairs here are for the dogs to walk up and down at Zena's, or the staff's new house, or whatever she's moving to. But seeing how I'm a quality carpenter, and I wasn't going to waste my time using my Sesame Street mathematics to figure out the degrees and angles of these steps. So what I did was just only put one screw in, and then they actually turn. So I put the steps up, and then lean the stairs up, and then adjust the steps. Getting smart in my old age, but I figured it out a long time ago. So this is all recycled wood, and as you can tell by the boards with all the nails there, oh well, it's what we have, what we're going to use, and it'll work out good. Alright, time to go drink some beer after I walk the dogs. Talk to you later. Okay, this is the intro for the video that I'm making, and it's based on April 2020 when we had 14 cats up and running at minus 20 Celsius in the kingdom. So 14 cats up and running at that temperature is amazing. We had to run 2 welders overnight to supply the power for the block heaters because the block heaters are 1500 watts and it's not enough electrical power coming into the kingdom and only 200 amps on the hydro pole. Okay, enjoy the video. Okay, I'm in the shop without the selfie stick. You can see my face, close-ups and stuff like that, and my funny teeth. Oh well. But I'll switch around to the normal way. Okay, turn the camera around, no selfie stick. I can talk into my Lily Tomlin mic. So the motor is in the 45 Chevy 3-ton. We missed the celebration of May 1st when Grandpa got hit by the train 75 years ago. So we're just getting the motor running today because everything's slowly coming in. It's just unreal. So we start the motor and it goes rattle, 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 bang, bang. As you can see, the flywheel is touching. So we're going to have to use the plasma cutter to make this fit or just throw it aside just like everything else. All right, I'll switch to the other camera. And as you can see, we got the 2-stroke oil into the gas because this motor was in an accident up on the winter road in 2009. So the motor's been sitting so a long time, so we're going to have some blue smoke. And we're running the bigger dual exhaust on this truck, so it has a different wrap compared to the other ones with a 2-inch pipe. These are actually 3. So size does matter. All right, I got the stairs done, all out of scrap lumber, and we got the doghouse right there, and we got the 2 doors ready to go in with the frames and everything. We just chainsaw a hole in the wall and plunk them in, and everything is good. And the boss is happy because we're getting some work done. He's such an asshole. Okay, I haven't moved the book burb since last Monday when we came back over the so-called road and it had been just freshly calciumed. So the road was like snot and greasy, like my first ex-wife's cooking. So I couldn't get the driver's door open on the book burb here. I just about call it the pink crew cab, but that was the last vehicle we had. So now I have to pressure wash the vehicle to get that slimy crap off so the doors aren't stuck closed as they're frozen. But now I can't find the car wash brush. You know, they knew where it was all winter at 40 below, but now I can't find it. Oh, the joys of getting old. Okay, it's plus 25 here in the kingdom, so that's hot for us. That's Celsius, so that's like a warm day for us. Once it hits 30, that's a hot day, we're done. So I was able to use the pressure washer and get these rims for the 45 and 46 Chevy trucks all cleaned up. It worked out pretty good because I was getting wet and cooling off with the pressure washer. Okay, the last thing we did today was hook up the 39 to the tandem trailer so we can heavy haul like them big time contractors. We can haul the mini hoe around to help set up the fence and do a few things at the staff's house. And it's time to go drink some beer. We're going to quit early today because it's a warm day. We don't care what the boss says. He's an asshole. So we talk to you guys later. Well, I decided to burn supper outside instead of heating up the house and burning it inside. So we're doing some baked potatoes on the fire pit with the wood scraps from the projects we did this week. So I cheated and used the Tiger Torch, which is the propane flamethrower, to get the wood stove going, or the wood going, get the fire going. So I've only had a couple of beers. Well, this stuff is nice and tasty and it's a little frosty. Well, more to come. Well, I find out the staff's doing laundry, so now look at the clothes I got to wear. Like, we only wear these clothes like on one of the 5 hot days of summer. But the mosquitoes aren't even around. That's a wonder why my coworkers aren't joining me when I'm barbecuing and drinking beer. See, the fire's going good. I even got my shorts on. Hopefully that's not too bright for you guys. But oh well, maybe we'll go to Florida like this and be on the beach, eh? Well, get back to cooking supper. Everybody's waiting. Okay, this ribeye steak, or whatever they call it, has been imported from the south. It's 1,200 kilometers from the south to here, so I can burn it on the wood fire here. But it's going to taste so good. Even the dogs are going to enjoy it. All right, I better get back to cooking.
5 p.m. and this is the temperature we're sitting at right now. It's minus 25 degrees Celsius, which is minus 13 degrees Fahrenheit. We even had the feels like on the bottom. It was pretty chilly out there today and it's supposed to get a lot colder, so let's head inside, let the dogs out, make supper, and end my day.
Okay, just about 5 o'clock and the days are getting longer, but then again we have the full moon there. Yes, almost the full moon shining on us already. Yes, we got the wood stove stocked up and I'm still playing with those external drives, saving pictures, photos, video, everything onto drives and say moving it here, move it there. Yeah, so I'm busy in the office there, I guess you'd say. Ooh, that's cold out here. It is chilly willy, the staff. She showed it in her weather. Well, you got a nice sunset over there. Well, it's too cold to stand out here. The me phone's going to get cold, and I'm getting cold too. All right, we'll talk to you. Oh, we'll go walk the dogs, make a video, and we'll talk to you later.